Hey guys, this is Nick coming to you with another Infinity Kingdom. And this one is going to be episode 3 of our mini series when it comes to the top 10 mistakes to avoid and correct the game. Now we're going to cover mistake number 6 and 10. The reason we're going to cover these two in the same video is because they go hand in hand. Number 6 being the spending trap, buying the wrong bundles, and 10, focusing on short-term um, investment instead of long-term investment. The way we're going to approach this video first is we're going to look at it as a low spender's perspective and then as a medium spender perspective. We're not going to cover free to play for obvious reasons. And we're not going to focus on well spending as well. At the end of the day, they're going to get whatever they want. They're a big spender. They buy any bundle they want. So we're also not going to cover this as a tier list. I've been asked to do some tier lists for a few aspects of the game. It's something I'm planning to do in future releases. For this one, we're going to do something easy. I'm going to give you one golden rule then that I think every low spender and even mid spender should follow. It's a rule that I follow as well. It's a rule that I think will allow any low spender and medium spender to increase in power, increase in PvP effectiveness without spending too much. That one golden rule is only buy bundles that give you a lasting competitive advantage in the game. So basically, you want to go for something that free to play will never get access to. Why? Because it's gonna give you either an item, an immortal, something that will be unique to buyers, to spender. Free to play will never get access to it. So no matter how hard you grind the game, you're gonna get a lasting competitive advantage out of it. Let's take a look at a very bad example of not following this golden rule. Buying gems. Gems are used in many aspects of the game. You need to grind gems to do a lot of different events. Gems is very important, for sure. But gems are something that free to play, low spender, mid spender, whales can all get in different ways. They can be bought, bundles, but even free to play can earn gems. This is a completely free to play accounts. It's a very mini accounts that I'm using to showcase you're able to get gems with time. You get gems from dailies, and you get a lot of gems from events as well. If you rank, you get even more. For example, if you rank in arm race, you can get gems, right? So there are multiple ways to get gems, even as free to play player. So if you're a very, very low spender and you buy gems, you're only getting a small advantage for short term power. You can do an event, you can use a gem for certain specific events, such as buying pearls and then using them to try and get a Chaos Immortal. But that advantage is not something that will last in time because free to play player will earn gems with time. Now let's take a look at one that is following my golden rule. This is a very good bundle, especially when you start the game. When you start the game, you're going to get one builder queue, and you can buy an item that gives you a second one. So you get two running all the time, trying to improve, increase your castle level in your other building. If you buy this bundle, you will get another building queue. So you get three. This is a bundle that will be permanent. You will always get this. And yes, when you get to a point where you no longer have anything to upgrade, this bundle will become useless. But the value that somebody buying this bundle gets from day one until they get to the point where they're maxed out is so high and it's also something that a free-to-play will never get access to, that it becomes a very, very good bundle to buy, especially at the start of the game. Another bundle that follows it, that golden rule, is this bundle. All the skills that are in this bundle are exclusive to player that put money into the game, that buy this bundle. These skills are not available anywhere else. If you look at example, time to shine, you go into the wish shop, it's not going to be here. So free-to-play player cannot buy it from here. KVK shop, also not here. So the only way a player can unlock time to shine is from buying the recharge gift bundle or playing Wisdom Well. Time to shine, right? It's going to be a lot less expensive if you do the recharge bundle if you're only going for this one skill, time to shine. Now, is time to shine a good skill that you need? It depends on your team, depends on current skill you have. But these skills here are not something that the free-to-play player will ever have access to, at least at the moment, as of right now. Now, when it comes to mistake number 10 and 6, again, if you focus on short term, you're going to be buying gems, which is a mistake. If you want to focus on long-term investment, long-term competitive advantage that will last forever, the best bundle is this one. Getting divine coins to play Wisdom Well, to try and get a red skill, is the best thing you can do for your account at the moment. And here I strongly suggest that you buy this divine coin from the GT Arcade app instead of in-game. Reason is for the same price you get 8 points. You don't get a VIP, you don't get a gem. But again, gem is something that you can get with time. So getting 8 coins instead of 4 for the same value is a lot better. You can buy that bundle 10 times every week, and you don't have to max it out, right? You can buy 4, well, if you go on GT Arcade, which is better, you can get 8, 16, 24. You can just buy that bundle once or twice every week. It will take time, multiple months, but when you get that one red skill to a decent level, it's going to be so much better for your account in the long term. Because free-to-play player will never get access to a red skill unless they're extremely lucky. And every time this event comes every week, there are 3 free wish coins, which they get one a day, get them the skill. The thing is, even if they do get the skill, all these skills except Fountain of Life needs to be at least 5 or 6 to be decent, to be used. So even if the example unlock Energy Mastery, for them to get it to 4 or 5 as a free-to-play player, they need to be extremely lucky, and it's going to take a lot of time. Honestly, I don't think it's possible. It's going to take so much time. But what does red skill do for your account? Let's take a look. And as a spender, I consider myself as a low/mid spender at most. And that's what I go for. I follow my own golden rule and I went for red skill. That's the only thing pretty much I spend on at the moment. It's for red skill. Now let's take as an example my own account and compare it to somebody like Drago. Very strong account. I don't know if he's a free-to-play player or a low spender, but what I can tell is he doesn't have any red skill. So let's take a look. So here you can see very good team, Alex, YSS, Quinn, Zenobia, decent dust level, the maxed out spec, good skills, good synergy with the skills. Again, 47, not too bad that he doesn't have the specific artifact for YSS. especially against me because I'm running Khan and Quinn, which cancel healing. Decent, good skills, decent, good skills. You can see he destroyed my second team, and although it's a work in progress with low dust, it has very good skills. Low dust, no spec, so it's still a work in progress. But it has decent skills and it's a decent formation. But it got destroyed very easily. But then he hit my main team. The reason why it's one-sided is not only because I'm running double tank, he's running Alex, it's because I have red skills. I have Fountain of Life, only level 3. But this one red skills completely negate no escape. So one skill from my team makes one of his skill almost useless. And then if you look, I run one carry in my team, and my main carry, my only carry, holds 2 red skill. They're only level 5, still quite low. It took me months and months to get those 2 skills and Fountain of Life to 3. I spent a few bucks every week to get those coins. Didn't max out the bundles every week, just now and then. Probably the first 3-4 months, I didn't see any increase in power or almost because I didn't have the skills yet. But as soon as I unlocked those skills and put them to level 5, the power, my effective power in Arena, TOS, KVK all went up so quickly because my team now performs so much better with those skills. It allowed my main team to carry most of the events for my account. This is why when you follow that golden rules when it comes to spending and you go for something that gives you a competitive advantage that will last in time, such as red skills, it's going to give you something that will not fade away with time. So this is why I really think first, be careful on the bundles that you buy, and two, be careful and not focus all your attention on short-term gains, but rather focus on long-term investment, long-term gains, which will allow you to stay ahead of the curve for a very long time once you get there. Thanks for watching. If you have any feedback, any comments, any topics you'd like me to touch on, feel free to contact me and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Thank you guys.